In this video, we delve into the profound life and works of Fyodor Dostoevsky, a towering figure in literature and psychology whose influence continues to resonate today. Born in 1821 in Moscow, Dostoevsky's experiences, including his time in a Siberian labor camp, shaped his understanding of the human condition, leading him to explore complex themes that delve deep into the psyche. His significance in literature is immense. He is often credited with laying the groundwork for modern existential thought and psychological realism. Dostoevsky's novels, such as Crime and Punishment, The Brothers Karamazov, and Notes from Underground, are not merely stories but profound explorations of morality, suffering, and the quest for self-knowledge. These themes are intricately woven into the fabric of his narratives, inviting readers to confront their own beliefs and the moral dilemmas of existence. Suffering, a central theme in Dostoevsky's works, is portrayed not just as a source of pain but as a pathway to understanding and redemption. His characters often grapple with their inner turmoil, reflecting the struggles of humanity itself. Morality, too, is a recurring motif. Dostoevsky challenges us to consider the nature of good and evil, the consequences of our choices, and the complexities of faith and doubt. In an age where ethical dilemmas abound, his insights remain strikingly relevant. Furthermore, the quest for self-knowledge is a journey that Dostoevsky's characters undertake, mirroring our own search for identity and purpose in a rapidly changing world. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, the questions Dostoevsky raises about the human experience, our capacity for compassion, the weight of guilt, and the search for meaning, continue to resonate. Join us as we explore how Dostoevsky's timeless insights can illuminate our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, encouraging us to reflect on our own moral choices and the nature of our existence. Through this exploration, we hope to uncover the enduring legacy of Dostoevsky and his relevance in contemporary society. Fyodor Dostoevsky's formative years in Moscow were pivotal in shaping both his character and his literary voice. Born into a family steeped in Orthodox Christian values, Dostoevsky was raised in an environment that emphasized faith, morality, and the complexities of human existence. His father, a military doctor, and his mother, a homemaker, instilled in him a strong sense of ethics and spirituality. However, the early deaths of both parents had a profound impact on his life and work. His mother passed away when he was just 15, followed by his father's murder by his own serfs a few years later. These traumatic experiences of loss and grief would echo throughout his writings, influencing his exploration of suffering, existential despair, and the search for redemption. The absence of parental guidance left Dostoevsky grappling with profound questions about faith, morality, and the human condition, themes that would later permeate his novels. Initially, Dostoevsky pursued a career in engineering, enrolling at the Military Engineering Academy in St. Petersburg. However, his passion for literature soon took precedence. The transition from engineering to writing was not merely a career shift, it was a profound awakening to his true calling. In 1846, he published his first novel, Poor Folk, which garnered attention and marked the beginning of his literary journey. This early work showcased his ability to portray the struggles of the impoverished and the moral dilemmas faced by individuals in society, setting the stage for the deeper explorations of character and conscience that would define his later masterpieces. Dostoevsky's upbringing, marked by the interplay of faith and tragedy, laid the groundwork for his exploration of the darker aspects of human nature. The loss of his parents instilled in him a sense of vulnerability and a deep empathy for the suffering of others, which would become central to his writing. As he navigated the complexities of his early life, Dostoevsky began to understand the intricate relationship between personal experience and literary expression, ultimately leading him to become one of the most significant voices in literature. His journey from a young engineer to a literary giant reflects not only his personal evolution, but also the profound impact of his family background on his work. Fyodor Dostoevsky's involvement with radical groups during the 1840s marked a significant turning point in his life and work. Initially drawn to the ideals of utopian socialism, he became associated with a group that sought to promote social reform and challenge the existing political order in Russia. This engagement with radical thought, however, led to dire consequences. In 1849, Dostoevsky was arrested along with several other members of the Petrushevsky Circle, a group advocating for social change. The authorities viewed their discussions as a threat to the state, resulting in a swift crackdown on their activities. One of the most harrowing experiences of Dostoevsky's life occurred during his imprisonment. After being sentenced to death, he faced a mock execution, where he and his fellow prisoners were led to believe they would be shot. This psychological torment was designed to instill fear and obedience, but for Dostoevsky, it had a profound and lasting impact. The moment of facing death forced him to confront the fragility of life and the depths of human despair. This experience would later permeate his writing, as themes of existential dread and the search for meaning became central to his narratives. Following the mock execution, Dostoevsky's sentence was commuted to 4 years of hard labor in a Siberian prison camp. This period of imprisonment was transformative, exposing him to the harsh realities of life and the struggles of the human spirit. The brutality of the camp and the camaraderie he formed with fellow inmates deepened his understanding of suffering and redemption. It was during this time that he began to grapple with the moral complexities of existence, which would become a hallmark of his literary work. Dostoevsky's Siberian exile profoundly influenced his writing style and thematic focus. The experiences he endured in prison shaped his worldview, leading him to explore the depths of human psychology and the moral dilemmas faced by individuals. His later works, including Crime and Punishment and The Brothers Karamazov, reflect the insights gained from his time in Siberia, as he delved into the nature of guilt, faith, and the quest for redemption. Ultimately, Dostoevsky's involvement with radical groups and the subsequent consequences he faced not only altered the course of his life, but also enriched his literary legacy, allowing him to emerge as one of the most profound thinkers of his time. Following his imprisonment in Siberia, Fyodor Dostoevsky experienced a significant shift in his writing style and thematic focus, marked by a deepening sense of pessimism and realism. The harsh realities of his experiences in the labor camp profoundly influenced his worldview, leading him to confront the darker aspects of human nature and society. This transformation is evident in his later works, where he moved away from the idealism of his earlier writings to embrace a more nuanced and often bleak portrayal of existence. In his subsequent novels, Dostoevsky delved into the complexities of the human psyche, exploring themes of guilt, redemption, and the moral struggles faced by individuals. His characters became more psychologically intricate, reflecting the internal conflicts and existential dilemmas that arise from their circumstances. This focus on spiritual and psychological explorations allowed him to probe the depths of human emotion and the often contradictory nature of morality. Dostoevsky's later works are characterized by a profound engagement with the questions of faith, doubt, and the search for meaning in a seemingly indifferent universe. Key works produced during this period, such as Crime and Punishment and The Idiot, exemplify this shift in style and theme. In Crime and Punishment, published in 1866, Dostoevsky introduces readers to Raskolnikov, a young intellectual who grapples with the moral implications of committing murder for perceived greater good. The novel intricately examines the psychological torment that ensues, highlighting the themes of guilt and redemption. Raskolnikov's journey reflects Dostoevsky's exploration of the human capacity for both good and evil, as well as the struggle for self-understanding. Similarly, in The Idiot, published in 1869, Dostoevsky presents Prince Mishkin, a character embodying Christ-like innocence and compassion. Through Mishkin's interactions with a corrupt society, Dostoevsky critiques the moral decay of contemporary Russian life while exploring the tension between idealism and reality. The novel serves as a poignant reflection on the nature of goodness and the challenges faced by those who strive to embody it in a flawed world. Overall, the shift in Dostoevsky's writing post-imprisonment marked a profound evolution in his literary voice, characterized by a deeper engagement with the complexities of human existence. His exploration of pessimism and realism, coupled with a focus on spiritual and psychological themes, solidified his status as one of the most significant literary figures of the 19th century, whose insights continue to resonate with readers today. Fyodor Dostoevsky's exploration of human suffering is a central theme in his literature, where he portrays it as an intrinsic aspect of the human experience. For Dostoevsky, suffering is not merely a source of pain but a profound catalyst for personal growth, self-discovery, and ultimately redemption. His characters often endure intense psychological and physical trials, reflecting the belief that suffering is an unavoidable part of life that shapes one's identity and moral compass. Through their struggles, Dostoevsky invites readers to confront the complexities of existence and the depths of human emotion. In his critique of utopian ideals, Dostoevsky challenges the notion that happiness can be achieved through the elimination of suffering. He presents a skeptical view of the belief that a perfect society can be constructed through rational thought and social reform. In works like Notes from Underground, he illustrates the futility of such aspirations by depicting characters who grapple with the inherent contradictions of human nature. The protagonist, an embittered underground man, rejects the idea of a utopian society, arguing that the pursuit of happiness often leads to despair and alienation. Dostoevsky suggests that the quest for an ideal existence can blind individuals to the realities of suffering and the complexities of the human condition. The philosophical implications of suffering in Dostoevsky's works extend to the realms of faith and morality. He often portrays suffering as a means of confronting existential questions about the nature of good and evil, the existence of God, and the possibility of redemption. In Crime and Punishment, Raskolnikov's journey through guilt and suffering ultimately leads him to a deeper understanding of morality and the necessity of compassion. Dostoevsky posits that through suffering, individuals can attain a greater awareness of their own humanity and the interconnectedness of all people. Moreover, Dostoevsky's exploration of suffering raises profound questions about faith. Characters like Ivan Karamazov in The Brothers Karamazov grapple with the problem of evil and the apparent absence of divine justice in a world filled with suffering. This tension between faith and doubt is a recurring motif in his literature, prompting readers to reflect on the complexities of belief in the face of human anguish. In summary, Dostoevsky's examination of human suffering serves as a powerful lens through which he critiques utopian ideals and explores the philosophical dimensions of faith and morality. His works compel readers to confront the harsh realities of existence, while recognizing the potential for growth and redemption that can arise from suffering. Through this exploration, Dostoevsky solidifies his position as a profound thinker who delves into the depths of the human experience, offering insights that remain relevant across time and culture. Fyodor Dostoevsky's views on self-knowledge and moral decision-making are intricately woven into the fabric of his narratives, particularly through the character of Raskolnikov in Crime and Punishment. Raskolnikov embodies the struggle between intellectual rationality and the emotional truths that govern human existence. Initially, he believes that he can transcend moral boundaries by committing murder for a perceived greater good, viewing himself as an extraordinary individual who is above conventional morality. However, as the story unfolds, Raskolnikov grapples with profound moral dilemmas that force him to confront the consequences of his actions and the depths of his own psyche. His journey illustrates the complexities of self-knowledge, as he oscillates between justifying his crime and experiencing overwhelming guilt and alienation. The conflict between rationality and emotional truth is a recurring theme in Dostoevsky's works. Raskolnikov's intellectual justifications for murder clash with his innate sense of empathy and compassion, leading to a psychological turmoil that manifests in paranoia and despair. This internal struggle highlights Dostoevsky's belief that true moral decision-making cannot be reduced to cold logic or utilitarian calculations. Instead, it requires a deep understanding of one's emotions and the impact of one's actions on others. Raskolnikov's eventual realization that he cannot escape the moral implications of his crime underscores the importance of emotional truth in the pursuit of self-knowledge and ethical living. Dostoevsky's critique of nihilism and utilitarianism further enriches his exploration of moral philosophy. He challenges the nihilistic worldview that denies inherent meaning in life, suggesting that such a perspective leads to moral vacuity and despair. Through characters like Raskolnikov, who initially embraces a utilitarian approach to ethics, Dostoevsky illustrates the dangers of reducing morality to mere calculations of pleasure and pain. He argues that a life devoid of spiritual and moral grounding ultimately results in existential crisis and suffering. In The Brothers Karamazov, Dostoevsky expands on these themes, particularly through the character of Ivan Karamazov, who wrestles with the implications of a world without God. Ivan's rejection of divine morality and his embrace of rationalism lead him to question the very foundations of ethical behavior. Dostoevsky uses these characters to advocate for a moral framework rooted in compassion, empathy, and the recognition of our shared humanity. In summary, Dostoevsky's exploration of self-knowledge and moral decision-making reveals the intricate interplay between rationality and emotional truth. Through Raskolnikov's journey and his critique of nihilism and utilitarianism, Dostoevsky emphasizes the necessity of understanding one's emotions and the moral weight of one's choices, ultimately advocating for a more profound, compassionate approach to ethics that acknowledges the complexities of the human experience. The themes of redemption and hope are central to Fyodor Dostoevsky's literary oeuvre, intricately woven into the narratives of his most significant works. In Crime and Punishment, the ending serves as a poignant exploration of the possibility of redemption. After enduring a harrowing journey marked by guilt and despair, Raskolnikov ultimately confronts the moral implications of his actions. His path to redemption begins with his confession, symbolizing a crucial turning point where he acknowledges his wrongdoing and seeks forgiveness. Dostoevsky suggests that redemption is attainable, even for those who have strayed far from moral righteousness. The novel concludes with a sense of hope as Raskolnikov begins to embrace the idea of love and compassion, indicating that personal transformation is possible through suffering and self-awareness. In The Idiot, the character of Prince Mishkin embodies the theme of hope and the potential for redemption through his Christ-like innocence and compassion. Mishkin's reflections on life highlight the complexities of human nature and the moral dilemmas faced by individuals in a corrupt society. His unwavering belief in the goodness of humanity serves as a counterpoint to the cynicism and despair that permeate the lives of those around him. Through Mishkin, Dostoevsky explores the idea that genuine love and empathy can lead to personal growth and healing, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Mishkin's interactions with other characters reveal the transformative power of kindness and understanding, suggesting that redemption is not only possible but essential for a meaningful existence. Dostoevsky masterfully balances tragedy with the potential for personal growth throughout his works. His characters often endure profound suffering, grappling with existential crises and moral dilemmas that challenge their beliefs and values. However, within this darkness, Dostoevsky illuminates the possibility of hope and renewal. The struggles faced by characters like Raskolnikov and Mishkin serve as reminders that even in the bleakest circumstances, the human spirit possesses the capacity for resilience and redemption. Ultimately, Dostoevsky's exploration of redemption and hope underscores the belief that suffering can lead to profound self-discovery and transformation. His works invite readers to reflect on the complexities of the human experience, emphasizing that while tragedy is an inevitable part of life, the potential for personal growth and redemption remains ever present. Through this lens, Dostoevsky offers a powerful message about the enduring strength of the human spirit and the possibility of finding light in the darkest of times. In this video, we have explored the profound life and works of Fyodor Dostoevsky, emphasizing his significant insights into suffering and morality. Dostoevsky's literature delves deep into the human condition, portraying suffering not merely as a source of pain, but as an essential aspect of existence that can lead to self-discovery and redemption. His characters grapple with complex moral dilemmas, inviting readers to reflect on their own beliefs about right and wrong. Through works like Crime and Punishment and The Brothers Karamazov, Dostoevsky challenges us to confront the intricacies of our moral choices and the impact they have on our lives and the lives of others. Moreover, we have discussed how Dostoevsky's exploration of happiness and self-knowledge encourages viewers to examine their own understanding of these concepts. In a world often obsessed with the pursuit of happiness, Dostoevsky reminds us that true fulfillment may lie in embracing the complexities of our emotions and the realities of suffering. His characters, such as Raskolnikov and Prince Mishkin, illustrate that self-knowledge is a journey fraught with challenges, yet it is through this journey that we can attain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. As we conclude our exploration of Dostoevsky's life and works, we invite you to reflect on the themes discussed and consider how they resonate with your own experiences. How do you perceive suffering in your life? What role does morality play in your decision-making? These questions can lead to meaningful introspection and personal growth. If you found this video insightful and wish to delve deeper into Dostoevsky's literary legacy and the philosophical questions he raises, we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sacred Vault. By liking, commenting, and sharing this video, you can help spread awareness of Dostoevsky's timeless insights and engage others in discussions about literature, morality, and the human experience. Join us on Sacred Vault as we continue to explore related content that challenges our understanding of life, love, and the complexities of the human spirit. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to embarking on this journey of discovery with you.